Holly, you're my hero.
Oh, you're my hero. Are you kidding me? You're our hero. All of our heroes. We love you. We do love you very much.
Yeah.
My name is Ashley Rice.
And this is the very beautiful
Rowan Rice.
Hi, Rowan.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
But I love your hair. I cannot stop touching it. Look at this hair. Beautiful. And how old are you?
6.
6 years old. You like the bus?
Yeah.
The bus is cool, isn't it?
Doggy.
There is a doggy. Do you know the amount of people that talk about that dog picture?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yes.
It wags its tail.
What's your doggy name?
The doggy's name is Daisy. Daisy the dog.
Daisy the dog? Yes.
Yes. Mysterious dog.
That's a mysterious dog?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think we've been reading too many books. Mysterious dog, yes.
So let's talk about what happened to your beautiful daughter.
Okay. She was normal, healthy, happy, walking, talking, normal birth. Nursed her for a good 6 months, organically fed, and I took her in to get her 18-month shots. She was 19 months by then because I just waited. It didn't seem urgent to me.
Was she vaccinated before?
Yes,
19 months?
vaccinated 100% normally up until that point. I did not get Hep B at birth, but otherwise we followed the recommended schedule, or just whenever we went for her well visits.
And how was she developing on those vaccines?
So far, so good. Talking, walking, eating, eye contact, totally normal, healthy, happy, almost too healthy. I thought to myself, you see on Facebook your friends, oh, my child has RSV, oh, my child has this, or eczema, or this, or that. I said, oh, thank you, God, my child just has a little acid reflux, and she's healthy, happy, fat baby. Until she had the MMR, the Hep A, and the flu. She'd already had the flu shot, so this was the flu booster.
At 19 months.
At 19 months. And was seemingly fine after that, except less than a month later, she had a low-grade fever off and on for a week, a measles-like body rash. Took her to the pediatrician twice. Just a hardy virus, keep an eye on her. But it's like, she's not eating, this is not normal. It seems more than what a normal virus should look like, because she was just such a healthy kid. We had never experienced anything like this before. And then kind of over the course of 24 hours, she just went downhill. And this was a couple days after the measles-like rash. But her eyes started to kind of look like they are now, where they just didn't track properly. She slept all day and then woke up that night in almost like a vegetative state with her eyes rolling back in her head. Earlier that morning she was walking, talking, eating, drinking, and she just woke up like almost like a vegetable, just worse than a newborn, kind of more out of it, flappy, and couldn't walk or talk or look at us. So we spent 23 days at the hospital. They did all kinds of tests, and they just shrugged their shoulders. We don't know. They ran every test possible. We don't know. What could this have been? We don't know. Could it have been the vaccines? No, it was too far after them. What could it have been? We don't know. So only now, recently, it's been about 4.5 years, her pediatrician, not on paper of course, but will look me in the eye and say, I can't explain how this happened, how or why this happened to her, but you're right, she wouldn't be sitting in this wheelchair had it not been for those shots.
But she wouldn't report it?
She reported it to VAERS, and we've filed a claim with the VICP. But we don't have a hearing until November. Excuse you! Excuse you! We don't have a hearing until November 2017, and they're just determining causation at that point. At this point, they're just saying it's some unknown virus. We don't know. But
it seems to be a pattern now that when parents have this kind of sort of paralysis type situation and they take their child to hospital and they run tests and they find nothing, that is your diagnosis that it's vaccine injury.
Right.
But they just won't tell you.
They won't tell me. No. And, her therapist will admit, say, yes, of course, that's definitely what it is. Knowing Rowan and knowing how far she's come and what her initial prognosis was supposed to be, and this stuff just doesn't happen to normal, healthy kids, and there's nothing. Yeah, so it's just sad. It's frustrating that no one wants to call it what it is. That's what's most frustrating.
So now tell us what this has taken away from your beautiful daughter. What has this done? How is her life now because of these vaccines?
It's frustrating for her because she sees her younger, she's cognitively aware. She sees, I was pregnant when she got sick, and she sees her younger sister walking and talking normal and socializing with her friends at school and doing all of these normal, fun 4-year-old things, and she can't do them, and she knows she's frustrated. And
she's in a wheelchair.
She's in a wheelchair. She has very poor balance. She's still in diapers at 6. She has trouble chewing. I have to make all of her food and mash it up and puree it. And she's got eye movement issues, some sensory issues. She just doesn't feel pain or tickling like a normal child. If I was doing that to a normal kid, they'd be like, "Wah, get off me!" So it's pretty much, her pons and brainstem was really where the swelling and bleeding and ultimately necrosis occurred. But yeah, it's frustrating for her, and she wants to be normal. And she's
I'm taking a picture.
You're taking a picture. She tries so hard, thankfully. She tries so hard. So we just do everything we can and love her, and I'll take care of her till the day I die. And that's all I know for sure.
How has this affected your family and your marriage
Taking
and
a
everything?
picture of my knee.
Okay. It's a strain that no family should ever experience. It's hard enough to live in these days and raise healthy, happy children and have a healthy, happy home and a healthy, happy marriage and provide good food and air and water and education and still have a relationship with your husband. It's hard. It's devastating. We don't have family real too close to us, and so we rely on, my husband and I rely on each other, but it's really hard, and we just try to take one day at a time, because if you think about what happened and the catastrophe that happened and then what our futures hold, it's depressing. So just one day at a time. If I was doing that to a normal.
So you were, I wouldn't say pro-vaccine, but you didn't question the vaccine.
I did question a little bit, yes. I definitely was aware that there were risks. So my thought was simply that it happens to the kids that get sick all the time, or the kids that always have runny noses, or the babies that weren't fed appropriately or cared for appropriately. I just thought it was kids that were sick kids, not typical, healthy, organically fed children. I wish I knew now I wish I knew then what I know now.
So I'm glad to speak to you, because there are a few doctors that go around the circuit talking at our Q&As or whatever they may be, that say, well, it also is because the mother didn't feed her child right, and all these other things to lay the guilt on the parent. And you're saying you ate organically, you live a healthy lifestyle, so people hear this. Okay, this is the vaccines. It is not anything that the mothers do. It is the vaccines that do this.
It's
and
absolutely
this is not okay. This is not okay. This beautiful, beautiful girl should be running around with her other 6-year-old friends and not struggling to speak
and move. Yeah, it's devastating.
So, what do you say to the parents that are new and are about to consider vaccinating their children?
This is a touchy thing, because sometimes people ask me, and you don't want to scare people away, and people try to dismiss Rowan as, oh, she's just 1 in a million. We get that it was the vaccines, but it's so rare but it's not rare. Do your research, see Vax, read Susan Humphrey's book,